So please support them with the
The first
Pico Pico
one is
hammer.
from the Republic of Korea. 未解決事件は終わらせないとい
That
け
no
ない
case
から。
should remain
By
unsolved.
Somi. Let's
By
go.
Somi.
Hello, I'm Somi, a solo indie game developer from Busan, South Korea. I've been developing games since 2014 and have released 6 titles so far. My main works include the Guild trilogy, which includes Replica, Legal Dungeon, and The Wake. And in January this year, I released No Case Should Remain Unserved. No Case Should Remain Unserved is a detective puzzle game where you help a retired police officer to solve a cold case by finding and reassembling fragments of her memories. Like putting together a jigsaw puzzle, determining who was speaking in a conversation and in what order the statements were made will help players realize why a girl's disappearance remained unsolved for years. I hope you will enjoy my game, and it is available on Steam and Nintendo Switch now. Thank you so much for inviting me to Tokyo Game Show and selecting me as a part of the Sense of Wonder Night. It is a great honor to me. Thank you very much.
Hello, I'm Somi, a solo indie game developer based in Busan, South Korea. Nice to meet you. Okay, I'd like to introduce my game, No Case Should Remain Unserved, which is released on Steam in January this year. No Case Should Remain Unserved is a puzzle adventure game where you find scattered and fading pieces of memories and connect them to solve cold cases from the past. A police officer already retired from the force is suffering from dementia. Despite her fading memories, she struggles with the guilt of not solving the disappearance of a girl 12 years ago. Players dive into the officer's mind to find and connect fragments of her memories in order to discover the truth behind the cold case. The game has 2 distinct structures. First, there's the memory hunt. This is inspired by the way we search for related content on social media by clicking on tags and clicking on people to find their profiles. The overall design of the game is similar to social media applications that players already use, such as TweetDeck. So it is easy to learn how to play and immerse yourself in the game, even with minimal tutorials. The second is deciding who the memory is told by and when. Ooh, I'm sorry. This was inspired by a novel titled Anne by Japanese author Shusuke Michio. It's an experimental work in which the story changes and your experiences changes depending on which chapter you read first in the middle of the novel. I wanted to create a game like that. Thank you. So players play the game like putting together a jigsaw puzzle, looking at the content, tone, and context of memory fragments to try to piece together who said what and when. When the puzzle is complete, they will be faced with a surprising twist and a new story. The games I've made so far, like Replica, Legal Dungeon, have generally been about exposing the absurdities of a society and shining a light on the darker side of things. But when I started thinking about a new game in 2023, I knew that I had to make something different. Because I felt that there's all kinds of hatred and anger in our society right now, and that people are living their lives alone, enduring discrimination and attacks. So I thought, what if I create a world that is like an utopia, a world that I hope exists in reality, a world where no one suffers and there's no hatred, a world where people sacrifice for each other rather than for their own comfort. Through this game, I wanted to give a small comfort to someone who is in solidarity with others, extending a helping hand without expecting anything in return. That's it. Thank you very much for the honor of having my game selected for Sense of Wonder Night. Thank you very much.
ありがとうございます。Thank you very much. 감사합니다. はい、それでは審査員のよりコメントをいただきたいと思います。
Let's have remarks from the judges.
Any comments that you can give?
Yes, it's fascinating to create narrative through puzzles. I think your game, let's leave aside the fact that the narrative that you put in this game is super important. The fact that you tied all these puzzle elements, and I'm discovering what the truth is through playing a game that resembles more like a logic game, but is revealing parts of the story. That's one, I think, the key element in your game. And thank you for bringing up stories like this one, because it's very important that games do have stories like this one. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
はい、ありがとうございます。Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
あともう一人お伺いしましょう。ポッ
And
キー
let's
さん。
have
そうお願い
comments
してもよ
from
ろしいです
another
か？
judge. Mr. Pocky, please.
ちょっと待ってくださいね。マイクチェックします。
Please give us a moment.
僕もこのゲームやってみてすごい斬新
I
で
played this game and I thought it is very new, a puzzle for people who are not good at puzzle games or this kind of games. You start with a first-person point of view. It is very easy for you to immerse in the game,
苦手な方とかでも楽しめる作品になっている
and it is a title that can also be enjoyed by people who are not good at puzzle games. And
まあ僕はすごい
then the names and titles will be revealed as the story reveals, and then it is very enjoyable
はい、ありがとうご
to
ざいました。
see how the story
解決事件が
unfolds.
終わらないといけないからでした。
So
ありが
thank
とう
you
ござい
very
ま
much.
した。
So
Thank you so
that's
much.
no case should remain unsolved by Somi-san. Thank you very much.